September 23, 2009, 5:15 a.m., Stockholm, Sweden. The silence of the Stockholm morning is broken by the roar of a Bell 206 Jet Ranger helicopter. It descends aggressively, landing directly on the glass pyramid roof of the building. For the next 20 minutes, the police of Sweden will be paralyzed. They will watch helplessly from the ground as a crew of masked men dismantle their security system from the sky. This wasn't just a robbery. It was a military operation. They neutralized the police force before they even touched the money. This is the story of the Västberga Helicopter Heist. Every heist has an enemy. Usually it is the time it takes for the police to arrive. In Stockholm, the police response time is fast, but the robbers knew that the only thing that could catch a helicopter was another helicopter. The Stockholm Police Air Wing is based at Västberga, on an island just outside the city. 1 hour before the heist began, a shadow figure approached the hangar doors of the police base. He placed a simple gym bag in front of the sliding doors. On the bag, there was a sign. It read, "Bomb." It didn't matter if the bomb was real or fake. Protocol dictates that the area must be evacuated and the bomb squad must be called. The pilots were grounded. The police helicopters were trapped inside their own hangar. With a single bag, the robbers had achieved air superiority. They owned the sky over Stockholm. The G4S building is massive, but in the center of the roof, there's a glass atrium. It allows natural light into the cash counting operations below. The helicopter touches down. 3 men jump out. They are dressed in black tactical gear, carrying assault rifles and a specialized tool, a heavy-duty sledgehammer. They smash the reinforced glass of the atrium. Below them, inside the depot, 21 employees are counting cash. The sound of the glass shattering echoes like an explosion. The staff hits the panic buttons. They retreat into hardened safe rooms within the facility. But the robbers aren't interested in the people. They are interested in the cages. The robbers attach ropes to the helicopter skids and rappel down into the atrium. They are now inside the fortress, but they haven't triggered a single door alarm. They have bypassed the entire perimeter defense system by simply dropping in from above. While the men are descending into the vault, the silent alarm is screaming at the police station. Police cars scramble. Sirens wail. They race toward Västberga. But as the first patrol car turns onto the main road leading to the depot, there's a loud pop, then another. Then the car spins out of control. The road is covered in caltrops. The robbers had scattered hundreds of these spikes on every access road leading to the depot. The police cars are immobilized. They are forced to abandon their vehicles and run on foot. But even on foot, they are helpless. They look up and see the helicopter sitting on the roof. They have standard pistols. They cannot engage a target on top of a 6-story building. And their own tactical teams, the SWAT units, are stuck in traffic jams caused by the blown tires. Inside the depot, the robbers face their final obstacle. The cash is stored in heavy metal cages. They didn't bring lockpicks. They brought industrial power saws. The sound of diamond-tipped blades cutting through steel fills the room. Sparks fly. It takes them less than 3 minutes to breach the main cash-holding area. They're standing in a room filled with sacks of cash, millions of Swedish krona. But now they have a physics problem. Money is heavy, extremely heavy. They cannot carry it back up the ropes. This is where the pilot proves his skill. The helicopter lifts off the roof and hovers about 10 meters above the hole in the glass. The robbers on the ground attach the bags of cash to a hoist line. The pilot has to hold the aircraft perfectly steady. If he drifts, the bags could swing and smash into the glass walls, severing the rope. If he drops too low, the rotors could clip the building. He is flying a machine worth millions. stealing millions while hovering inches from disaster. One by one, the bags are hoisted up. The men in the cargo bay grab them and stack them. The police snipers have finally arrived on nearby rooftops. They have the helicopter in their sights, but they receive an order. Do not fire. The police assume the robbers might have hostages. They also know that if they shoot the pilot, a helicopter crashing into a building full of people would be a catastrophe. The robbers knew the rules of engagement better than the police did. They knew they wouldn't be shot down. "20 minutes, that is all it took. At 5:35 a.m., the last man climbs up the rope. The helicopter, now heavy with men and money, tilts forward. The pilot pushes the throttle. They fly away over the water, disappearing into the gray morning sky. Behind them, they leave a broken roof and a confused police force standing next to a fake bomb at their hangar. The helicopter flies north. They land in a forest about 30 kilometers away. This was the swap point. They abandon the helicopter. They switch to waiting high-performance cars. By the time the police finally get their own helicopters into the air, after the bomb squad confirms the bag was fake, the robbers are gone. It was the perfect heist. Almost. They had beaten the alarm systems. They had beaten the police response. They had beaten the architecture. But they forgot one thing. In the forest, where they abandoned the helicopter, the police found a small backpack. It was left behind in the rush to switch cars. On the strap of the backpack, forensic technicians found a microscopic trace of DNA. The DNA belonged to a man named Alexander Eriksson. Eriksson wasn't a career criminal. He was a 34-year-old TV producer and father. But he had a secret skill. He was a licensed helicopter pilot. Police surveillance revealed that shortly before the heist, Eriksson had been traveling to the Canary Islands and taking advanced flight lessons. He was learning how to fly at night. He was learning how to hover with heavy loads. He wasn't training for a vacation. He was training for Västberga. Police eventually arrested 7 men. They included the pilot, the muscle, and the organizers. The sheer amount of money they stole has never been officially confirmed by G4S, but police estimates put it at around 39 million Swedish krona, roughly 5.3 million USD. Despite the arrests, the vast majority of the money was never recovered. The men served their time. Most are out of prison now.